Hello everyone, this is Paula Abdul. This is another video tutorial, and I'm going to give a little bit of tutorial based on a few swimsuits and some other different outfits that I use sometimes for costuming when I'm doing pageants, where I take my ideas from and where I take my inspiration. First, we're going to get started off right here with this beautiful wig that I have right here, and she's in a golden light blonde because my skin is naturally tan, as I showed you. And I use golden blondes. This is a wig I also made. This is a ponytail wig. You'll get a chance to see it from the side. See that she's full pageant wig, big. Most pageant wigs, when you go to pageants nowadays, you see them with their parts on the side, a little flippy bang, and things of that nature. Sometimes you see them like that. This is just a ponytail wig. It doesn't have all the scalp in it, but it's a beautiful wig. This is what it looks like from the side. That's what it looks like from the back. And all I did was just do the same way that I did with the torque line, neck line here I showed you, and use the curling iron the same way that I showed you how to do it, which I showed you in another video. Consult that video. And that's what that particular wig looks like. And this is part of this particular series. This series right here is how to transform yourself into a beauty queen, and then turn yourself into a beauty queen and get some transformation tips on how to be able to do it. Also, this is what my makeup case look like typically when I travel. They have wheels on it. And I have my makeup tools. I usually take my makeup brushes with me when I do pageants, so I don't have to, as you see right here, my makeup brushes. These are my makeup brushes. And my makeup, I use a lot of different makeups and a lot of different tools and stuff. And this is just getting a chance to see what it is. I'll show you how to use some of those tools later when I do a makeup tutorial, but these are my own unique makeup that I use, my foundations and things like that. This is just a dark swimsuit bottom. These are Daisy Dukes that you can create by creating it to look very much like a swimsuit bottom, the back, or whatever you can do. You can also give a Daisy Duke swimsuit look by cutting it to look like a bikini bottom, giving it is just more like a bikini bottom really in reality, but it's made with jean fabric instead of being made with your typical fabric that you would use to make your basic swimsuit fabric. Like that. That's the back, that's the pockets. I just blinged them. And then I bling also, I bling the belt buckles. I use some metal and use some other bling for the front. As you can see, that's what that looks like. These particular ones I use with pair of blues, and it has a cut very similar to what a bikini bottom will look like. I gave that Daisy Duke that cut on purpose. This is the top, and I also gave the top that type of look to it as well. In general, it's pretty much just a tube top. And then I took that tube top and then I added in some fluffy type materials, rayon type materials. And then I added some little crystals and stuff in them and everything to give it a nice little top. Little bottom, it ties, it's on a hanger. It ties behind the neck. And that's pretty much what your top looks like to go with that outfit. This also has the bottom. This is also a more disco type dancing bottom that you could use, and it's the bottom and it ties around the waist as well. You can also use a heel. That's a crystal heel. This is a crystal heel that's made in a shorter form. So that's what the back look like. That's the back. This is what the front looks like in the front. It doesn't have a lot of designs and stuff on them, but it's a heel, that's a crystal heel, and it's much shorter than the platform type You can also, this is another shoe that I designed, and it kind of straps and pulls around the back of the leg, and it has an elastic to it. You can see that elastic pulling. That's the elastic, and this is a design that I created with a glue gun around the back of the shoe, around the front of the shoe. Is modified, and that's what it looks like on the front. You got crisscross straps, not necessarily a tippy top heel, but it'll get the job done in a situation, and you can always just put stones, rhinestones on it. This is a top that I use, or a swimsuit, and it already has the stones in it already. And then this is what it looks like. That's the whole front. And then on the back of it, it has the little bunny tail. I had to order this from eBay. That's the bunny ears. That's the bow tie thingy. It's called Instant Bunny. Okay. Right here. That's another accessory I might use when I'm doing a dance. I might have a ball that I might be dancing with. Just like rhythm gymnasts may use. So that's the ball. Got my USA on there. That's the ball right there. You see it with the American flag. That's USA. Flag on there. This is another little skirt with the Superman emblem on it. Right there. Used for dance or when I'm tumbling or thing like this. I made my own gymnastic tumbling outfit out of a swimsuit, and I put the S shield on there by whip stitching it on there and sewing it on there on my own. So you see the Superman emblem on there, the 5-point S shield. I just put it on there on my own. And these are another version of what you can do when you want to match silver with silver in the outfit or whatever. Get red, white, and blue, whatever you're doing with a theme. These are the shoes. And you can stone them. I just got some Swarovski crystals or ordered some crystals off eBay and just took and stone those shoes. It has a zip in the back and then a buckle on the side. And then the heel is also a crystal heel as well. And so it makes it easy with the heel in the back to give it something simple that you could do with that process, what you're doing with those kind of swimsuits and everything. And it's all easy. Don't make things hard for yourself when you're trying to create a costume or coming up with an idea for a costume. Just use your imagination and do all of that. Taking the idea from this costume right here. If you can see it, that's the costume. Okay. For the Playboy Bunny series thing. That's old Legally Blonde. You can see it close. And that's where I'm taking the idea and the theory from. To get that look, Legally Blonde. And everything. And so this is where I'm getting a few of my swimsuit and bunny looks from. Different costumes, just going a different direction. You remember that scene?
Thanks for inviting me, girls. This party is super fun.
Nice outfit.
Oh, I like your outfit too, except when I dress up as a frigid bitch, I try not to look so constipated.
So that's where the situation is, where I got my costume look from. So
There's discriminatory preference of semen to ovaries. That's why I'm petitioning to have next term be referred to as.
So that's where I got my idea from, and I just want to give a really good idea of what can be done with different ideas that you want to do, or you want to take. You can take an idea to do anything you want to do, to do a a swimsuit. And so, or whatever you're trying to do. It don't have to be a traditional swimsuit. And I just want to just make that very clear that it don't have to be. We're going to do it with the music off of Legally Blonde's one of their theme songs by Leanne Rhymes. We can get a better chance to see. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It's a new channel. We're doing something new. I never done this for my fans before. I never done this for pretty much nobody. But I'm taking it and just going into...
Record-breaking phenomenon Parasite made history, winning 4 Academy...
I'm doing this for the fans. I'm not saying I'm not the greatest cameraman, but I'm doing this specifically for the ones who been wondering how I come up with ideas. But you get ideas as well. Okay, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This was me showing the hairstyle, but not only showing some of the hairstyles, but also getting ideas of what's coming on, what's going on. This is part of the summer series as well. And this is getting an idea of the makeup which I'll show you how to use later. Okay, what's going on with that makeup situation? Okay, and then an individual that's traveling, if you're traveling alone, how to be able to take your makeup kit with you, and then figuring out how you're going to pack up different costumes to dance in, or what you're going to do for swimwear, or different ideas that you can come up with for swimwear. And then that ball is like part of the accessories that I use. I showed the batons and the ribbons before, and that's getting the idea of what's going on. Never mind the washing machine. I'm trying to get a look at that. That's a Supergirl costume, outfit I made myself. They got the colors in there. It got pink, blue, and green, and all the different colors in the swimsuit. If I take the swimsuit up, the swimsuit have a crisscross back. Okay. I'm trying to lay it back out there. The back is out on this swimsuit. I got to move it around a little bit. But the back is out on it, and it has crisscross straps going on up there. And so I just found a swimsuit that I think that I liked the color of. And there's a homemade, custom made Supergirl swimsuit right there. You see it with the outfit that I put the whip stitch on it. Right there, you see the whip stitch. And that's how I created the Supergirl costume. This costume right here. And you really look at it really good around the breast. You see it's half stones. Okay. And it's like a swimsuit as well. It's made in more of a more knitted fabric. Okay. Or like a leotard. It is strapless. This one is. You notice there's no straps. Okay. And this is what it looks like with the back, with the little tail that I put on there. With the bunny tail. And those are the bunny ears. And those are the bunny shoes. Trying to take time out to break it down. Okay, what's going on? This right here goes on the bottom like a little skirt. Kind of like that. And that's Supergirl. It has a Supergirl emblem on it. And it's just kind of like a little tutu little thing that can be wrapped around the lower part of the body. That's what it is. It's a tutu. And it got, you know, the Superman S shields all over it. You can order them off eBay. I got these at a costume shop in California. And it's a little tutu. That's what it is. So it's an idea. Creating a little costume. You want your daughter to have a little bottom. She can have a little bottom if you don't, you know, for you know, that little skirt part for a swimsuit. Different ideas that you can come up with if you're doing swimsuit, swimwear. Like I said, the Daisy Duke can be created and everything. So, thank you for watching. And that's Latoya D. Like I said before, that's her. And she's smiling every single one of the hairstyles. This is just another one I happen to do, and I call her, you know, she's just a party wig, and her name is Leanne, just like Leanne Rhymes. This is the wig Leanne, right here, and she just blonde up here and red up there, and then she kind of dark down here, and she got dark brown and black and all those other different colors, just like real dark brown. And she a little shorter than most of them, but she effective at the curler with a curling iron. So of course she don't have perfect curls like other wigs is bought. Then I have to do a first lace to kind of fill her out and make her thicker, and then use some hairspray and some things like that. She's a little older. I've had this wig for like over 5 or 6 years, but I use her for, you know, like natural patches, gliss, semi-gliss, high gliss, whatever. This is Paula Abdul, and thank you for watching.